Welcome, Gemini, to your December 2025 reading, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Merry Christmas to all you Geminis out there who celebrate Christmas. We've come to the end of another year. Time is just flying by. Now, I'm just going to tell you a little bit of a story about the deck that I'm using this month. If you are cross-watching and you've seen another one of my readings, you'll know that I've told this story for every single reading, every single sign. So you might want to fast forward so you don't have to hear it again. But I've just come back from a trip to London and Europe, and I wanted to purchase a deck of tarot cards to remind me of my trip. And I stopped off in a little astrology shop in London, and there was so many tarot cards in there I just could not choose. So I just closed my eyes and I said to my angels and my spirit guides, show me which deck is the best one for me. And when I opened my eyes, they landed right on this deck. And this deck is called the Touchstone Tarot by Cat Black. And it is the most perfect deck for me to help not only remind me of my journey to London. All of these are paintings by great masters that Cat Black has incorporated in the tarot deck with tarot symbology. But in this deck, there is an extra card called the Happy Squirrel. And I was staying with my cousin in London who has a little dog called Squirrel, and it was the happiest little puppy. And I just thought, how perfect could this deck be? And I saw many of these paintings in the National Gallery in London when I was visiting there on a day trip, and it just is so wonderful. So I thought I would just share that with you, and I hope you really enjoy this deck as much as I do. But let's get into your reading. Now, you start out the energy of the month with the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is a card that talks about you being in playing a bit of a waiting game in a way. But I don't feel like this is going to be for too long here, Gemini, because you have the World card here as well. This is a card of completion, of the end of an era. If you have been feeling like things have been in suspended animation and haven't been moving forward for you in any area of your life, I mean, this is a general reading, so it will be different for all of you. I feel like December is that time where you can finally shift away from this energy of the Hangman and move into the energy of completion, of finishing a project. And there's no sadness in this ending here either, Gemini. This is you sort of standing on top of the world, fist pumping the air, going, I did it, it's over, I've completed it. It's like almost a relief. But it's quite a significant ending in saying that, because it is a major arcana, it is the World. It's like I said, the end of an era where you can look back at your life and there are many points that you can say, right, that's where one part of my life changed and shifted, and I am now moving on to a brand new beginning. And as it is in the tarot, whenever there is an ending, you have this amazing new beginning here in the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords has actually come out for a few signs, I should say. But this Ace of Swords brings you new clarity, new ideas, new visions, new ways of seeing the world. This is the sword of victory as well. It is a sword that ends any difficulties. It cuts away any ties that have been holding you down in that hangman energy. And, you know, the hangman also talks about looking at things from a different perspective. And when the Ace of Swords shows up as well, it really tells me you will be looking at things completely differently. And that is going to open up your mind to allow those new, fresh ideas, new ways of seeing things to come in. And, you know, the Star card. This card has been coming out for so many signs as well. This is that card that asks you to wish upon a star. It talks about success. It talks about you getting what you want. This is the card, this represents an Aquarian here. So there could be a significant Aquarian in your life. But the star really asks you to have faith that anything that you try will work out for you, that anything you put your energy or effort into, if you felt like things haven't been moving or haven't been going where you want them to go or in the direction that you want them to go in, you can just have faith things are going to work out for you, because the star really does tell you that. Now you've got the Strength card here as well. This is the card for Leo. Now if you are starting out the month still feeling like things aren't moving forward for you, there is the Leo card right beneath this, the Strength card. And what the Strength card says is you getting what you want, not in a way where you are going to hurt anyone or anybody else is going to be put out by your efforts. You know, you're not doing this forcefully and forcing your will onto other people, but you are using that inner strength of yours to dig deep and get what you want and get you out of this feeling of things not moving forward. And this also, there's a message here with this card of what are you waiting for here, Gemini? Go for it. You have that inner strength to get what you want. Now I feel like here for some of you there could be something that's holding you back. Has been a little bit of an emotional sadness here that has really been keeping you stuck as well. I feel this is very much connected with that Hangman card. You know, the Five of Cups talks about disappointments, heartache, you being let down, sadness that's happened in the past. And often what can happen when the Five of Cups comes up is we focus on that pain, and that really does keep us very, very stuck. We aren't able to move forward. But in the Five of Cups, the story of this card is, although there are 3 cups that are spilled, you see the 2 cups that are filled to the brim with everything you could possibly want, hope, wish for, desire. Your joys, your successes, your abundance, love, everything is in those 2 cups. So we need to change our focus. And again, what I was saying about the Hangman card, which does say, we're looking at things from a different perspective. I absolutely see you using your inner strength to really change your scope of vision and see things differently. And the 5, you've got the 5 and the 6 of Cups, progressive numbers in the same suit here. This is really interesting. That means there is movement forward here for you, Gemini. And the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So if there was pain or hurt in the past, I feel like you're looking back now and taking the positives from that situation rather than focusing on the negatives, because the 6 of Cups is a beautiful card of happy memories, not so much sad memories. So even though there may be sadness from the past that has been keeping you stuck, you are totally shifting this in December. And look what you have here, the Nine of Cups. So you not only have the Star card, which is the wish come true, you have the Nine of Cups, which is also a wish come true card here. So if you don't have any wishes in place here, Gemini, you need to really be wishing upon a star out there, because boy, oh boy, that is such happy emotional fulfillment in this card. And like I said, wishes coming true here for you. Now let's get some clarifying cards out. I'm just using my normal mystical tarot, and of course this always happens. I'm going to take them. You have the Temperance card. This is the card for Sagittarius, so you could have a significant Sagittarius in your life. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Four of Wands. The Empress. Beautiful, beautiful cards here. The Three of Cups. You have the King of Cups. The Magician. And the Eight of Pentacles. And look at this. In that lot that came out, you have the Hangman card again, which I'll put over there. You have the Nine of Cups again. And you also have the Four of Cups there as well. Wow. So Temperance to me tells me you are actually creating your own potion almost. This is taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, elements from here, elements from there, putting them all together to make, to create something that you actually want in your life. It is very, very much like the Magician card. One is more action related, where you are doing something. The Magician is more manifesting what you want, visualizing, seeing it happen. And the fact, like I said, the fact that you've got that wish come true card yet again, you are going to get what you want. Absolutely here. I feel for some of you, if this is a job, there is great energy here for a wonderful new start in a wonderful new career. If some of you have been wishing to have a baby, I feel like that is an absolute possibility here as well. You have the Empress card. This is creation. This is mother energy. This is fertility and productivity as well. And, if you've been wanting to start your own business, this is a great sign as well. I see the Three of Pentacles here. This is that energy of you being the master. But in a way, you've got the Eight of Pentacles here as well, the master and the apprentice in a way. So you could be learning some new things to keep working in this tight-knit little team that I see here for yourself. This is wonderful, wonderful energy. Now, it's interesting. Some of you could potentially be getting married as well. If you've had a wish to do that, you have the marriage card here in the Four of Wands. But this is that card of stability, of strong, stable structures, building a wonderful home for yourself, a wonderful environment for yourself, your family, and like I said, a beautiful connection with another person here. You do have the King of Cups, who this I would read as a Cancer, but it can be any water sign because this is a general reading, so a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces here. But this is someone that is really has a beautiful emotional maturity about them. They've got a really good heart, and they're not going to be careless with your heart either. And they're very emotionally supportive and kind and caring. So that is beautiful, a beautiful message there for you as well. But I do feel like there is a significant choice here that you're going to be making in December as well. And, I feel like in a way this Hangman card is connected to that Seven of Cups. The story I told you about these tarot cards when I was in that little shop and I couldn't choose which one because there were so many tarot decks and I only could choose one. This is kind of what the Seven of Cups talks about. It's like you are in this wonderful place at the moment where you're actually spoiled for choice. You have so many opportunities and pathways ahead of you now, and you need to kind of only choose one direction to go in. And I'm kind of getting that when all of these cards came out for clarifiers. It was like, whoa, there's so much information here. There's so much going on. And I feel like with that Seven of Cups, you kind of need to just pick one and focus on that, manifest it, make your wish, and it will come true, Use your energy to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and put them all together to create what it is that you want here. Because sometimes what can happen when you are in this place of being spoiled for choice, it can make you become stuck. It can put you in a hangman kind of energy because you've got so much ahead. You can become confused. You're thinking and dreaming about all of the possibilities of your choices. And when you're thinking and dreaming about it, you're not making the decision and you're not moving forward. So that could also very much be related to that. But you have the Four of Cups here as well, and this talks about an opportunity that could also be missed. So make sure you don't wait too long to make your decision because, in this card, you see the figure, they're focused on these three cups down here and they're kind of feeling a little bit bored with their situation, a little bit apathetic about where their life is at the moment, where things are headed. But there is this cup, being handed to them by God. There's this opportunity that's being offered, and because they're focused on their life being boring, I don't want to do that, they're not seeing that this could actually be a wonderful opportunity. So make sure you do consider everything that is offered to you in December, because it could open up a wonderful new something that is exactly what you have hoped or wished for. Now let's get your final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. I hope that wasn't all too confusing. It was a lot of information coming out there, but there is such beautiful energy with that Empress card, as I mentioned, to grow something here wonderful for yourself, whether it is emotional, whether it is, a career or a relationship. Your final card, Inspiration. Wow, be an inspiration to yourself by remaining authentic. In turn, you will help others to also be themselves. I really like that card. I feel like that's very connected with that Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles is a card of mentoring. And I feel like, if you are in a position to mentor others, you are an inspiration to other people. They see your skills, your abilities, your talents, and they want to emulate that, and they want to learn from you. And even if you are in a position of learning new skills yourself, you can still be that inspiration to other people as well. So we'll leave it there, Gemini. If you would like a mini reading from me, all you need to do is just click the little thanks button below, nominate an amount you would like to donate. In the comments section below, put your question or what you'd like me to focus your reading on. I will film the video just like I'm doing now, and then I will leave a link for you in response to your comment that you will be able to just click on, and it will take you straight to your video. Now you've got to put a comment, because I had some people leave me donations and they didn't put a comment. I get an automated message to say that they've left a donation, and I filmed a video for them and I left the link on that automated message, but I don't think they saw that because I could see that the videos weren't watched. I mean, look, they may not have wanted a video, and they were just donating just to help my channel. But if you do want to get your video, just leave that comment so I can link it to your comment, and link the video to your comment, and you will be able to access it from there. So have a wonderful month. Have a Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you in the new year. Bye.